Wizard World Comic-Con Tulsa is quickly approaching. Comic-Con is set to start October 23rd and go on until the 25th. And this morning we are joined by Oklahoma's own actor Christian Kane. You may recognize him from shows like Angel and Leverage. Good morning, Christian, and thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
It's good to be home. Yeah.
Tell us about this Wizard World Comic-Con.
Oh, man, it's just, conventions have gone so far away from vampires and Star Trek this day and age. It's kind of like pop culture. So, you get a little mix of everything, man. It's a strange world to walk into and get to see all the people that you kind of watch in movies and television and world wrestling. And Vince Neil's going to be there. Mike Tyson's going to be there. Yeah. My dear friend Bruce Campbell's going to be there. And so Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead, and me from Leverage, and from the Librarians that I got coming out. Yeah.
And Comic-Cons kind of have a cult following. People get crazy for these kinds of things. Tell us, somebody that's never been, that doesn't get it, tell us kind of the things that they see and about the dress.
Well, there's a lot of cosplay there, which is costume play. So people dress up as Darth Vader and Princess Leia, and Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. So it's always fun to see what they come up with and stuff. But really, it's just a way for us to be able to go back out and say hi to people and get to hug people and say thanks for watching our movies and thanks for watching the show. And so it's personable. And Wizard World does that, I think, better than anybody else. And so that's why I like being a part of it, because we get to shake hands and give hugs, and that's nice.
A good way to interact with the fans, then.
Thank them for supporting you.
Well, okay, so you're from Oklahoma. You grew up in Norman, born in Texas, but grew up in Norman. So what is it like to be?
Sooner.
Yeah, still a Sooner. At heart, I hear you. What's it like to be back in your home state for one of these Comic-Cons?
I don't get to come back much, man, and so it's really nice to be able to. I've been fortunate. The Lord has blessed me. I get to work a lot, so to be able to come home and come here and represent what I've done and kind of and kind of give back to the people, it's really nice. And these are my people, so it's like the high fives are a little bit harder and mean a lot more to me. So it's fun. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a feeling of home that you get when you're meeting people that are Oklahomans.
It's sort of like a home-cooked meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like I know this. I know these people, so it's fun.
It just feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, you also have a new show coming out as well. Tell us about that.
I do. We have the second season of the Librarians on TNT, and last year it went in December, and this year it actually is coming out November 1st. So it's going to be a little earlier than last year, but it follows my dear friends Noah Wiley, Rebecca Romaine, Lindy Booth, John Kim. The whole gang's back together, and it's just it's Indiana Jones with magic.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. Tell us about this. Growing up here in Oklahoma and heading out to Hollywood, what was that like to be in the big city and actually be living out your dreams?
Well, it's very scary, but it was just like I knew at a young age what I wanted to do, and so I just backed up the truck and drove out, and you hope for the best, and kind of a Cinderella story. I didn't have to wait that long. I don't have a big struggling thing. Like I said, somebody was looking out for me, so I kind of jumped right in, and I've been fortunate. I've gotten to do so many things, meet so many different people. I've lived like 10 lifetimes compared to most.
Well, let me ask you quickly then, one last question for you. For some kids watching this morning that want to be an actor, what would you tell them? What's your advice for them?
Oh, wow. If it has to be something you love, you have to be able to sacrifice everything for this one thing. And if you can't do that, it may not be for you. But I was willing to do it. It's like a lot of times family doesn't get involved till you just have to you have to be so concentrated on what you're doing. But I honestly believe my favorite quote is by Woody Allen. It's 90% of life is showing up. And I have another one by Bruce Lee called "You learn to fight by fighting." And it has nothing to do with throwing hands. It's all about you learn to cook by cooking, you learn to dance by dancing. You just got to do it. And if you concentrate on it, that's what it is.
All right.
Really, yeah.
Well, Christian, thank you so much for being here with us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And again, Wizard World Comic-Con Tulsa kicks off on October 23rd and continues through the 25th at the Cox Business Center, downtown Tulsa. For more information and admission and on events there, visit www.wizardworld.com, then click on the link Tulsa. Christian, again, thank you for joining us.